Good morning. We welcome you again at Sema TV on Monday. Ka le dumedisa ka jeno mo Sema TV on Monday wa fru ke nna Thabiso wa Sema. As today ke tlo bolela ka a true speaker has no friends. So we learn every day about friends, about this. I remember when I started the launching Sema TV, it was all about me disclosing my status with HIV. So now my community, they found out about my status, even my friends. I met my three colleagues, the guys that I'm driving taxi with them. They said, "Hey, when I Joe Tavis or expose me bra, kilo months on are you acting or what?" I said, "My guys, but I mean I'm telling the truth to the community, whoever who's viewing or watching this." So then, my surprisingly, it was like yesterday. Yes, it was Sunday. After church, I was driving a taxi. So I was at Blood uh, Mall where the ET taxis re nametsang batho mo teng to social groove. So while I was there, ke emetse ho laisa, so I was helping a friend with that taxi. So they asked me, "Hey Joe, can't are you HIV positive?" Then I say, "Yes, I am. So why not? Why santse ke fitlhe hore I'm like that?" Because this is a reality thing that I'm talking about. So I realized one thing, like my friends and my colleagues, when you tell the truth, some of them they will distance themselves away from you. I hear the rumors, but I don't care with the rumors what people are saying about me, about my life, about what me doing. Someone will say, "Hey, Joe, you don't have to touch me, or you should not even share a glass with this guy because this guy is sick and this guy is like that." My question was, "Okay, Joe, if you're saying I'm the only one who's sick," I was telling them like that, straight, like, "You are saying I'm sick. Do you know the food that you buy at Spa or ShopRite or wherever, any outlet that they're selling food? Those people who are cooking those food, do you know their status? The people that you are chatting with them, that you are flirting with them, talking with them in private or whatever, do you know their status? You don't know their status." You know, when I started doing this Facebook group about people living with HIV people dating people on Facebook, I received messages whereby I realized that this thing is real. There are families uh, that banababona, they are HIV positive, but come why nobody knows. You can even go and check up to the our second episode about the lady who was my interviewer. And my family doesn't know about my status. But I came to your studio, Tavis. So then my question is like, why is it that people banana okare, maybe when you disclose your status, you should not be among them, or you should not touch them, or you should not like talk to them? It's like maybe when I come closer to you, it's like I'm going to infect you with my virus. If you understand what is a virus is something that is in the blood. About the HIV thing, it's a virus, it's not a flu, whereby when having a flu I can sneeze and then those droplets they can cause an infection, infect you. So the society, they still need to learn about if we disclosing our HIV status to the community, we educate people. Because I also had the same mind that I will never date someone who's HIV positive. I will never be next to people with HIV positive. I was always talking bad about HIV, but I didn't know that one day, if I knew it, that one day I might be one of the victims. And the route that I took, I know that there are many people and many guys who are still taking that route. Last night when I was sleeping, I asked myself a question about my life, my previous life, that I was going to a clubs, drinking alcohol. So with this TV channel of Siema, Me, I want to make campaigns. The way how you people calling the DJs to come and DJ in a club, to call these guys who are making jokes to a club. Lena, I want to be called. I want you to write to me that, hey Joe, you know what? We are giving you a slot. Got having in arena. We need you for 30 minutes. Maybe people they don't think that HIV is real. So I want you to see me in person. Writing to me. I need to make this campaign to work. I want to come to those clubs. While you are drinking there, let them give me 30 minutes of the slot so that I can educate you more about HIV. That being HIV, my experience with the HIV, how I got it, most of the time I was under influence of alcohol. So that journey I took, I went to a club to drink alcohol, to have fun, to smoke cigarette. I want to bring it live. What it happening? Like I need people to hear it. I want those tavern owners to write to me and say, buddy, we need you. The way they hire those guys, buddy jokes, and the way they hire the DJs, this education should be everywhere. It should not be the campaign from schools. It should not be campaign only from schools, from the street, from the parks. This education, I need to take it further. I want to bring it on in those clubs, those expensive clubs. I can name them all with those names. You know, like bringing these people, they should understand that it's not all of us who are using condom under the influence of alcohol. Because I'm there buying you 6 of beers. We chilling there. Ah, baby girl, you know what? Nagina mood. Or I'm in a complicated relationship. There we are in the car. Then one year, why? Fa. Rafafatsa na hona mula. So we don't use a condom. We are both under influence of alcohol. You understand? Because everything is quicker. Re tswa go bjaleng. Na medema ka teng go ntlong. Ha ntse go ntlong ke lebeletse ke tshwere wena mula le paka lela la 3 minutes. What is it going to happen? We both don't have that mind. Wow, man, we should be playing safe. Let's condomize. There are free condoms there by the clinics. I know most of the girls, they can carry condoms inside their bags. You understand? So bringing this to your club will also educate, will also the tavern owner learn, or they must go and apply those boxes from the clinic. The condom there by the counters. Condoms are for free. Choice are there. Max are there. But it's when you buy that alcohol, you see, oh, this is a condom. You can just even grab one. You are not a fool. You know that when you buy condoms, especially go grachi, or those cashiers, they say to you, but yeah, it's like fun anyway when we see it. But in the other side, you are saving each other. You are not saving one person. It's like the way how I look, like standing like this, talking to you like that. If I pass there wearing my things, my jeans, Versace's, Louis Vuitton, whatever the label that I can wear, nobody will say this guy is HIV positive. Because we only think we have that mind or no, man. You know, HIV positive is for those people who, but it doesn't choose who you are. It doesn't say whether you are black or white or Indian or colored. That it's a virus. A virus. So, Rena Relevacha, we are the one to come forward, to raise our voice, for our voices to be heard, that being HIV is not a death sentence. Though we grew up knowing that Rena, we're going to die with HIV. Today, if I can tell you, I took a step last year, January. I tested. Yes, in that journey from the day 1, day 2, it wasn't easy. But you know, as the times goes on, you get used to it. Stop listening to those rumors, people who are HIV positive telling you, hey, you're not standing in the queue, taking that medication. Hey, some of us, you know, I can tell you, like, I didn't know that being HIV, like people babalim fresh, being HIV like this, usa fell, usa water, usna ing. When I started taking my medication, I started developing things like disease, this thing, what they call a fungal bacteria. So, Carmen, I'm on medication. Then why? Sanseki developed these things. Then there's a sister that I communicate with. She gave me a number. We WhatsApp, we talk. Then she just explained in short to me, Are, you know what, Taviso? There are people who are HIV positive, but they don't know. The moment when start taking your meds is the moment when those things they come out. Others battle because you must understand that the virus, we have got red blood cells and white blood cells. Once the white blood cells attacks the red blood cells, you only left with white blood cells. It means your immune system it's weak. And so your immune system, if it's weak, any disease, any virus, whatever so-called, if it's a flu that is coming or it's a new flu that is coming, it will infect you. So I had a fungal bacteria, maladu. I started having these things, but I asked myself, no man, I can't do that. So that's why today I'm standing here telling everyone you can share our link with your families and friends. You know, I know that if I say you do a follow-up at Sema TV, you do a follow, it means you are HIV positive, or maybe if you comment, others will say you are HIV. No, you are not. We know that there are people in the houses, defaultile. And you know, to default is to put your life at risk. Let me tell you one thing. HIV has a cure. A cure, it's you. I healed myself. And then, if I wanted to kill myself, I was going to kill myself by thinking about death, about people who died of HIV. Because, you know, Rena, we like deconizing people. We don't know what has killed people. We don't know. Even like about diabetes, we always say HIV. So that mentality, if you go into a clinic having that mentality that if I'm testing positive, it means I'm going to die. You're going to die, not me. Me, I'm not going to die. I still have 60 years to live in top of the age of 35 from now on. So you telling yourself that you're going to die. Yes, you're going to die. If you default, you're going to die. I've never missed my medication. No matter what Majida Aira ing, I can stay with the guys, Mufasi, and do whatever. I do take my medication. So you out there watching this, HIV doesn't choose who you are. You know, when I was listening these other two ladies, they were talking, it was last week, and then these ladies, they were like, this thing in Twente, like too much, especially to the ladies. As I remember last week, today, like last week, that's why I said a true speaker has no friends. And these things, they are happening around me. And I've seen them, and I've investigated them, and I found a closure about them. You know, women, we understand that poverty in South Africa, highest unemployment rate is too high. We are unemployed. But today, I'm going to advise you, I'm going to tell you that you are in a relationship. We understand you are in a relationship. We all had future plans. We dreamed. We wanted to be doctors. We wanted to be pilots. But that, asanga irahale. You know, I was so scared. I was like shaking when this lady was telling a friend that, "Eish, monna waga mabani utlile le plasma le laptop yo and a lady tla basadi and then what you 3,000 and then rotsa plasma raisa habo me monaka." My question is, anale na basadi when South African Police Service are fighting crime, you are the one promoting crime. How do you feel when watching that plasma? There is the news. On the news, they say a family of 7 has been raped. Bautswa le furniture. The father of that family was killed. then you be proud of that. You share with the friends. You give them that testimony. The same guy tomorrow, he will kill you. We used to say South African Police Service, they are not working. But we know that those criminals, we are with them. But while people are sleeping, ba rape batho, they rape, they abuse kids, ba abuse abana ba banyana. When they rape, they don't condomize. The same husband that you call is your boyfriend or a husband, I don't know. Then that guy, he comes back to you, Kamundlu, let the furniture, let chelet. He come and sleep with you without protection. You don't know during the course of rape. Did he rape someone who just got tested positive 2 days ago? Then you are promoting it. Then tomorrow we say South African Police Service are not working. How do you feel feeding your kids? Knowing your boyfriend is not working. How do you feel? Another woman crying about Ditsotsi. How do you feel as a woman raising your kids? How are your kids going to be educated while how you are hustling? Guys, when we talk about hustling, we don't talk about otselalebota, obofabathuka rope, otsasthunya, being called by names. You know, there are these silly names. You hear the guys mokoning when they're there grouping each other. Gunmen no there, stuff like that. You being proud of that. Your husband saying those things. You go to these things they call the social every Sunday. Hey, I'm dating Ellie Ginza. You are so proud about dating a gangster. How will you feel if they call the gangster to come and rob at your home? They rape your mom. They kill your father. They rape your mom next to you. Do we have that mercy? Imagine if someone cries. Feel that thing. We talk about gender-based violence. But the same when we talk about gender-based violence, we just hear about those cases. After Monao au betile a irile assault, wa re ke tla ntsha diphiri, tsa gore wena wa utswa, tsa gore wena you came with a gun, you are doing this. The same gender-based violence, everyone leona. The same women are the one promoting crime. How do you feel when someone comes to you with unlicensed firearm? They rob, they rape. In the other side, I'm fighting of HIV for us to stop the spread of HIV. In the other side, when you are busy promoting crime, le husband wa hao, tomorrow once he did something bad to you, you go to police station. But you were chowing that money. Have you ever sit down and think and ask yourself a question that, like, really, do I deserve to live like this? You know, when I check our parents, I refer to people who were born in 60s and 50s. Those days, you will only find out that your mother, your father is not working. It's only your mom that she's working. She's a kitchen girl. Let me not say a domestic worker. Papa and mama in a relationship. They raised us. And we knew it that growing up in a family whereby a father is not working. Yes, but the mother did all the best. Here we are today. Today we have kids. So Rena, what are we educating kids? The same woman that I'm fighting against the gender-based violence, child abuse, is the same woman in South Africa that are promoting crime. If your partner is doing crime and you don't say anything, you don't report that crime to Crime Stop, you're also a criminal. Because that same criminal will kill you the same way that he kills people. Then tomorrow we'll say a gender-based violence. That guy is in love with you. You never advise him that, baby, again, not better score. How to better score? Once I read the CV, car baby gabona maybe grade 12 or 18. Once I read the security grade, computer literacy, and start to hustle like that. Not uguti when you see those security guys, the retailers standing there, when not only a doctor or only, they have the same qualifications like yours. But it's already degree, diploma, master's, honors. But they are not choosing. They go there, Panamela Ditili, they work for themselves. So hence I said, we need to stop many things. There are many things that are happening in our life. You know, yesterday when I was doing a round in a place called Itsoseng, it's a main street where taxi tsa mamoteng. Wa itse ho tletse bana ba banyane ba close to 14, 15. There was no one was 16, if I recall. But we know that bana ba kajeno they develop. Bana ba le ba apere di 2 centimeters shorts. Then I ask myself a question as parents, that we as parents allowing your kid apere a very small tight like this or a cheeky pen. You understand? How do you feel when your child is there naked, walking naked, they are naked? So tomorrow when we talk about the spread of HIV and living, those guys who are coming with cars, same age group of mine, when you check, when you see a 15-year-old mostrating at 8 o'clock, then you ask yourself a question. When they just say in a club, when you check in a club, they say 21 years above are allowed to enter in a club. So those guys, what they are saying is that Reina, like I just interviewed few of guys. Barnojo. The reason why it's because there's a law children, no person under the age of 21 is allowed to enter. So with their mentality, everyone who's inside that tavern, they're above 21. Then when you start to sit down and when you check that the child, she's 15 years, her mother's same age like mine, 35, 36, 37. She's then in the same club. So how am I going to stop the spread of HIV while you as a parent, a mother, you are with your child in the same club, in the same tavern, at the age of 15? Then how are we going to stop that spread of HIV and AIDS in our community? So with you all, before I come to the end of my session, people, the only thing that I always say, we motivate at SEMA TV, we have interviews, and I'm still going to repeat again about the fundings. The fundings, that's why I'm asking fundings from you. There are many things that are happening. I receive calls. People want to talk to me. People want to say this. People have problems. There are some places that I cannot reach because I don't know what to use to attend those problems. People that are having. There's a one complainant. It's in Zerast. They say, brother, come and talk to our sister. She will listen to you. She saw your program. Only if you can meet her in person, she wants to change her life. But people, how am I going to reach those people? Using my own money, I'm trying all my best how I can to just to help where I can. I'm the only one here wants help or what? I'm not the only one. So guys, that 10 rand, that 50 rand, that 100 rand, it makes a difference. There's still, I need to do more campaigns. I know most of the other projects, they're doing campaigns, motivating in schools. And then there are places where they've called me to come and address. There's a place in Limpopo, the Woodspruit side. They said, no, man, you must come there. Come and motivate. Come with few people who are HIV positive. You must come to that school. I realized that some of the other NPOs and the NGOs, if they say it's basically in Gauteng, I'm not doing a Gauteng thing. I said I need to see myself everywhere in South Africa. I'm a South African. I need to travel those 9 provinces. I need to educate people. I need to make people understand. That fundings, I need them. I need to make campaigns. Go di taverning. I need to visit taverns. Kana go ela sesifisa kana go ela spepi ka 10 o'clock. O beile savana go mrago. Ubi na holla Bacardi. I need to be invited there. I want to come there. I want to come and tell you what is HIV. I need you to write to me. As long as they say there's a DJ that is coming. That DJ is coming to dance, to make you dance. O jele cheleta rende, o felos na le cheleta rende, o feletse ka bushu na le di STIs. So me, I want to come there to educate you. Hence, you can pay for that 100 rand for that VIP ticket. You know, when we talk about tithe, a tithe is not about you tithing in church, or you say maybe if they saw you unsite that 100 rand, then God have seen you. No, you can tithe by giving someone. That someone, God, uboni mudimu, hurumufile mutula. So Linda, I'm asking a tithe from you so that I can keep on going. If there are people out there, those who can also fund me cameras, I do need the cameras so that I can give you a quality show. Because this is not a show, Eloring, it's going to stop here. We already started it. So that 10 rand, that 20 rand, you're going to see that comedian, that VIP that you pay 250. Just at least try today. Just cut that 250 and say, no, man, you know what? We have seen this Sema TV link, man. You know, sometimes it's good when you are under influence of alcohol and then the whole tavern, it's time for Mufu. I'm just giving you an example. There comes me. It's not all those who goes to a club, babaleng happy. Some are going there to a club or barbonsa stress about alcohol, about, and you know, stress, it's something. If when you can't heal yourself and tell yourself that I need to get rid of this stress, you will get drunk and sleep, and in the morning, that stress is wake up, I'm still here. Then you're not solving anything. Some of you are HIV positive. Some of you yet by people that in HIV. So guys, to come to the end of my show, until we meet again on Wednesday, please, I need those fundings. Keep sharing the Sema link. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.